For hundreds of students, parents, and educators who attended the Youth Art Month display at the state capitol in March, there was no question that art plays a critical role in providing students with a well-rounded education.
It's really exciting, especially at the high school level, when I have a lot of students as 9th graders, 10th graders, 11th and 12th, and to watch them grow, they begin to see how art fits into their life, how it helps them to develop better problem-solving skills. Technology is huge at our school, and so watching students try to problem solve and develop those skills, creativity on the computer or with video equipment, is really exciting to see that growth. And then also to help students who are maybe weaker in a particular subject area. I have a student this year who was struggling in English, and we found a way for her to do some graphic design work in a computer class, and that got her more excited about English and sort of empowered her as a learner because she was able to use her art skills to help her become more successful in some of her core classes.
But increasingly, supporters of the arts are becoming concerned as they see school district after school district cutting art and music programs in the face of revenue caps and the federal No Child Left Behind law.
Well, I would say it's probably the most enjoyable class for a lot of people. And I mean, it'd just be taking out probably a vital part of school.
I think that it's a basic part of a human being, you know, and through all of our cultures and the history of time, art is part of our culture. And I think it would be horrible if we didn't have those types of programs in our schools. And I think that there are families who wouldn't have enough money to have their children take private lessons, or there might be hidden artists who never find themselves because they never had that exposure in school to art classes.
Well, I had all the art classes in elementary school like everyone, and I took some in middle school, and I've taken them every year in high school except my freshman year. Yeah, I really like it. It's probably my favorite class of the day. It's really relaxing for me, and it's really fun to just like focus on it and put all my energy into it. I don't know if it's like self-expression, but it's fun. I think it's really important because it is like an outlet for the kids, and it's like using a different part of their brain than all the other classes, and it like rounds out their personalities.
Each kid is an individual, and they all have different traits that need to be brought out, and that's certainly part of the function of our schools, is to cultivate that individuality, and art is a great medium to do that, especially visual arts.
It always gives them a medium to be creative, which is nice, and I think that's always a confidence booster.
This year, for example, at Verona, we've had to cut almost 5 staff members, and that's sort of hit a smattering across different departments, but we've been having to cut or reallocate for quite a few years now, and it's kind of to the point now we're not making decisions about what's best for student learning because all the cuts that we have to make have a detrimental effect on how well we can service our students. I think it's really hard. A lot of the students that I service are ELL or English language learners. We service a lot of special ed students. We service a lot of transient students. We service a huge range of students. And for a lot of these students, they're not successful many times in the regular core classes. And this gives them a chance to grow, develop, empower, develop themselves as human beings in a lot of these elective classes. I firmly believe in a well-rounded education. And as I think our job as public educators, we need to offer students the opportunities to, yes, develop their math, English, reading, science, but they also need to find out what's available in building trades. What role can music play in my life just to be a well-rounded human being? And it scares me. In my 13 years of being a teacher in Wisconsin, I'm seeing schools, I'm hearing from colleagues across the state, as we begin to cut and chip away at those programs, we are eroding the educational system in our state. And I don't think a lot of the public realizes that.